I'm watching like a whole bunch of movies. Forget about it. Goodfellas. Oh, you think I'm funny? Am I here to amuse you? I am tired. But I figured might as well do a quick live. I got to do a lot of work, man. I got to do tremendous amounts of live. So you might see me do these late night lives once in a while. If I'm up, why not, right? So, you know, I've been doing a lot of thinking. I love America. And I'm so tired of fighting with people, for things that I feel is best for America. It's best for us. Like I'll give you an example. A lot of people don't like Trump. There's a lot of people out there. And for some reason, the biggest argument that we have when I'm talking to people that are against Trump and for Kamala Harris is immigration. And there are actually people out there, if you could believe this, that think illegal immigrants coming into our country is a good thing. And I just don't understand why they feel this way. I don't get it because it seems to be like a very common sense thing. I'm all for immigration. I say it all the time. I say it all the time. I am all for immigration. Someone comes into our country through the legal process and we do a full background check and they have a great skill and something to offer our country. Beautiful, come in. The thing is, I also understand for the good people out there. There are very, very good people out there. And they tell me, like this one gentleman was telling me his father was from Europe and it took him 10 years to come into our country. And, this was a man, great skills, no affiliation with anybody bad, drug dealers, nothing bad, gangs, killers, rapists, nothing bad. I mean, this was a fine man. And it took him a long time to come into our country. I think that's bad. You know, that's the only thing I wish, like, Trump would make it easier for the good people, the people coming here with a good heart, a good family, a good skill. They shouldn't make it such a hard process. They should really make it an easier process. That I agree with. Okay, that I do agree with. Antonio, you know what's funny about you? You always tell me not to talk about Lou. Like if I mention Lou, you will immediately, insult me. Correct? You'll immediately say, "Hey, Father, how dare you talk about Lou? He passed away. Where is your respect?" And you know something? I agree with you. I really don't talk about Lou much anymore. You probably noticed that. Just once in a very blue moon, I mention Lou in passing as a little quick, like a little joke, the Guantanamo thing. But I always say, God bless Lou. I really do believe Lou passed away now. It's like at first I wasn't really sure, but at this point I'm pretty confident that Lou did pass away. And like I said, my heart goes out to his family. God bless Lou. You know, we just, whatever it was, we were in competition when he was alive. He had a YouTube channel. I had a YouTube channel. We broke each other's chops with jokes. He broke my wife's chops. I broke his chops. It's all over now. He passed away. Listen, let Lou's legacy live on. You're talking to me about that he has more views than me. Good for Lou. Lou was well loved. Lou had a big fan base. God bless Lou. That's it. Like that's it. I'm no longer in competition with Lou. Lou passed away, Antonio. All right. Well, Antonio, look, I think now you're the person really who's disrespectful. You want me to really like tell you the truth? It's like let the guy just, he's in God's arms. He's in heaven. That's it. He's in paradise now. Just God bless him. God bless his family. Let's not talk about Lou anymore. I just don't understand. Like, it's like, what is your point? Like, what are you doing with all of this? I just don't understand what you're trying to accomplish. I don't get it. I really don't. God bless Lou. Let him rest in peace. Anyway, wow, what a head. Hey, what can I tell you? I got a big head. Oh, and I'm not talking about this one. uh, you guys are crazy. Well, this is late at night. What are you gonna do? I get it. Everybody's wild and crazy at 5 o'clock in the morning. Apefather does not smoke the pipe. I actually don't even smoke cigarettes. I'll make all of you laugh. In a very, very blue moon, and I mean like once in a friggin' year. What I smoke a lot, you wonder what I smoke is a cigar. Like once in a while, I like a nice cigar. Obviously I would love a Cuban, but Dominican, hey, not too shabby. I'm at a casino once in a while. I'm having a good night. I'm winning. I like a nice cigar, but very rare do I even do that. Very rare. I'm not a smoker. I really don't smoke. You know, People don't realize that about me. I smoke very rarely. Like I smoke so rare that it's almost like you can't even count it. There's times I'll go like a decade without a cigarette. Seriously, I don't really smoke that much. I'm just a hairy guy, LeBron. That's it. It's not dirt, it's hair. I'm a hairy mother effer. I'm Italian. I'm Sicilian. We're hairy. So I don't smoke that much, Antonio. I really don't smoke that much. Not a smoker. Never been a big smoker. But like I said, occasionally, if it's a special occasion, I might puff on a cigar. Oh, that's about it, really. Other than that, I don't smoke that much. So next subject. Crazy start of this live stream talking about Lou, may he rest in peace. Now we're talking about if I smoked a pipe. The big thing with me, what gets me high is music. That's what gets me high. The piano. I can't really play it now because it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll wake everybody in my house up. But if you see, my previous live streams, I do concerts. I write original music. I wrote a great song for Trump. It's called "The Fist of the Air." It's called "Never Surrender, Never Stop Fighting." You can look it up on my YouTube channel. But can we see what I'm wearing? I got my shirt. I got my this is from the movie Goodfellas, Joe Pesci. Remember? Tommy. He says to Ray Liotta, remember? He goes, "Hey, what am I? What am I here to amuse you, huh? Henry Hill. What am I here to amuse you? You think I'm an effing clown? Is that what you think? Nah, I mean, it's just the way you tell the story. No, that's not the way I tell the story. You think I'm an effing clown, huh?" Answer my comment. Oh, now you're gonna switch to that now, Antonio. I just think you like breaking bowls. I think that's what it is with you. You can't think of which subject you want to break chops on. Don't worry about it, Antonio. I'm doing. Did you see that video talking about breaking bowls? Did you see that video I put out? You should check it out. How my YouTube channel has consistently grown from 2022, because this is part of answering your question, to 2024. Everybody says, "Oh, hey, Father, your channel's dead. It's on life support. All this stuff's on life support." My subscribers are growing at a tremendous rate. My views are going up at a tremendous rate. So just look at the stats, Antonio. Look at that video. I uploaded it maybe an hour ago. I said I have the proof to all my haters that my YouTube channel is doing great. Just check the videos. I can see your hairline. Listen, this is the thing. For some reason, and I don't understand why, the hair on my head, it's disappearing. But I can tell you this, the hair on my body's not disappearing. I wish there was a way that I could take the hair from my body and put it on my head, because I'm hairy like a friggin' gorilla all over my body, like literally like a friggin' monkey. Like monkey, monkey, ay, 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 why did you do it? Why did you set that monkey free? But yet, the hair on my head is disappearing. I don't understand why. It happens. What are you going to do? Can I tell you something? Sure. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Jesus loves me, and I love Jesus. God bless. God is good. Yeah, so Someone's giving me a super chat. That's very nice of them. It's Antonio Morada, of course. Oh my God. With all his hate, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, I think, is my biggest super chat contributor. With all his hate, with all his ball breaking, you gave your word on God. You would have a bar restaurant by the end of 2024. I have the video. And you told us to watch you work. Can't wait to see it. Well, we're still not at the end of 2024. We still got September, October, November, December. We got time, Antonio. A lot of things could happen in a few months. Okay. So let's revisit this conversation in January. Okay. Or at the end, I'll tell you what. In December, the end of December, let's revisit this. But thank you for the super chat. God bless. I just hit subscribe. I appreciate that, Calvin. God bless you. God is good. Ignore the hate. I know it's late, but I'm going to see if I could do my Trump song. I'm going to play it mad low. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play this shit low. Because Apefather, loves music. I'm a lover of the piano, baby. I wrote a song, I told you. It's called Never Surrender, Fist in the Air. This is for Donald J. Trump. This should be played at all his rallies. I have no idea why. I wish there was some way. I just sent this video to Benny Johnson, who's a big YouTuber, a big Trump, supporter. Maybe he'll get it to Donald for me. But anyway, here. This is going to be low. This is the original song by Apefather. This is the Donald J. Trump Fist in the Air, Never Surrender, Never Stop Fighting song. Oh, Rocky Balboa style. Tried to do that low. Thank you. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you, Julian. It's kind of late right now. I can't be playing the piano, but got that one in real quick. That's an original song by Richie Lavoie, a.k.a. the Apefather, called Donald J. Trump Fist in the Air. Never surrender, never stop fighting. You want to know what it is? So, getting back to what I was saying at the beginning of the live stream, people ask me a lot. They say, why do you support Trump? Why do you love Trump so much? To me, it's very simple. He's all for America, he's for the best of America. I'm sorry, but I can't support a party that lets illegal immigrants, 10 million illegal immigrants, come into our country. I was watching this thing on Dr. Phil. I got to watch what I say here. But he was saying on his interview that there's a potential that in other countries that they're working out deals. Like you want to get out of jail? I'll say it's alleged. I'm going to say this is alleged. But they're like, you want to get out of jail? Just go to America. If you agree to go to America, in Venezuela, for instance, okay, in Venezuela, I'll say it's alleged. But this was an interview on Dr. Phil, and he was talking to very credible people, and they were saying that you want to get out of here, you want to get out of jail, go to United States of America. I'll say it's alleged, but if that's true, man, that sucks. Superfly. I mean, you got to understand this guy Trump. They put him through the ringer, man. They put this poor guy through the ringer. Impeachments, indictments, civil trials, criminal trials. But you know what impresses me? And I don't care what anybody says. I really don't care what anybody says. Who would be able, what human being do you know? I mean, ask yourself this question, that would be able to take that much torment. Do you think you could take that much torment? The torment that this guy was put through? I mean, he was almost killed. He took a bullet to the head. I mean, hit his right ear. It was an inch away from killing him. I mean, the guy gets up with blood coming down his face, blood coming down. He goes, fight. I mean, that's a badass, man. I don't care what anybody says. I like to see anybody do something like that, He has my respect. And on top of that, look at all this crazy shit they're putting him through with this Stormy Daniels crazy shit, Michael Cohen crazy shit. You know what I mean? It's nuts. The guy keeps getting hit over the head. 34 counts of guilty. You believe that this guy, an ex-president of the United States of America, became a felon with 34 guilty counts. Like they're really going to put him in jail. It's so stupid. How are you going to put someone in jail who has Secret Service protection 24 hours a day? I mean, it's a joke. So what? So the Secret Service is going to go to jail with him? It just seems like it's like a banana republic to me. I'll say it's alleged, but I just feel like we're living in a banana republic. I just feel like this is all politically motivated to hurt the political opponent, because there's no chance of Trump going to jail. It's impossible. It's physically impossible for him to go to jail. Secret Service protects him for the rest of his life. He is an ex-president, number 45, possibly going to be number 47, right? Hopefully, right? November 5th. But this concept of him going to jail is ridiculous. Just trying to read some of these comments here. Trump 2024. Tyree Howard. What does that mean, banana republic? It just means when someone who is in power, like example, President Biden, will say it's alleged, but they're using their power in a way to hurt their political opponent, right? That's it. You know what I mean? Like turning the Department of Justice on them. I got to watch what I say here. I have to say it's alleged. I have to say everything is alleged. But this is what Trump is claiming, you know what I mean? In other words, they're using their power as a political weapon, weaponization. They're using their power to hurt their political opponent. You understand? Antonio Miranda is agreeing with me. Well, that's good. Let me see. I'm looking for your question, Antonio. I don't see it. Have you seen no more 1 trillion views videos? Were you talking about my videos where I say I'm going to get to 1 trillion views? I'll make another one. Is that your question? I don't understand what your question is. If you listen, Superfly, if you listen to him talk lately, he has slowed down. Well, you know what it is? Again, Superfly. I mean, the guy's 78 years old. Okay, I mean, let's be honest with each other. He's 78 years old. He's no spring chicken. and he's been through a lot of stress. But again, you want to know what's amazing about Donald Trump? What I really, really have to tell you, it just blows my mind. It blows my mind. No matter how hard, and we'll just call them Day, okay? You can figure out who Day is, okay? I'll say it's all alleged, okay? No matter how hard they hit him, he keeps getting up like Rocky Balboa and he keeps moving forward. Like, for instance, everybody was like, "Oh my God," when he had to pay, you know, the falsified, not the falsified business, where Letitia James, excuse me, claimed that he inflated his net worth and got favorable bank terms and, you know, favorable interest rates, favorable insurance. And what happened was it was all bullshit, in my opinion, because he paid back the banks on time. He never missed one single payment. Understand? Imagine you get charged, okay, where you got to pay $470 million because you paid back a loan on time. I want you to think about this. Imagine you got a loan. Let's just call it a $5,000 line of credit, right? You paid back this loan on time. You never missed a payment. You paid it in full, satisfied the loan, and then someone's going to charge you. That's what happened in the case of Trump was he was charged where he had to pay like $470 million because they said that he got all these loans, by lying or some shit. But yet he paid back all these loans in full, never missed a payment. It's crazy. It's crazy. So he had to put up a large bond. He did that. Then you had that crazy E. Jean Carroll situation. All she provided was that you want to hear her evidence that there was alleged sexual assault. She provided a picture where Donald Trump and her met. I get at the time she had her husband with her as her ex-husband now, and Donald Trump had his former wife Ivana with. So it was a picture with Donald Trump, Ivana, E. Jean Carroll, and her ex-husband. They were all smiling in this picture like this. That's the only evidence. There was no video footage. There was no anything, nothing recorded to prove. There was no eyewitnesses to prove that he sexually assaulted her. Again, I'll say it's alleged. She provided a picture. Then she gave testimony. And she said that she spoke to friends like 30 or 40 years ago about the incident. That was her evidence. Donald Trump had to pay her $100 million. Is that crazy? Okay, granted what he said that, she's not my type and, all that shit that, from a 1 to a 10, I think she's a 2 or whatever. Okay, granted, I understand how that's, defamation of character. But other than that, I mean, come on, give me a break, right? I'm just telling you, I'm telling it like it is, Taylor. So it's like you look at like everything with Trump, every single thing with him. And it's like, I just don't see like why the public hates him so much. I don't, this is a guy who's a multi-billionaire. Listen to me. He doesn't have to do this. He wants to do it. I really feel in my heart that he's doing this because he really, really wants to make America great again. No bullshit. No bullshit. He really wants to do good for us. Like if you listen to the people who know him, like if you listen to people like Dana White, you understand? you know, President of the UFC. This is a guy who's been friends with Trump for like over 20 years. He had his first UFC fights, at Trump's casino, Trump Plaza, whatever it was, Taj Mahal. And he says it, man. This is a loyal guy. This is a good man. So if that's the thing, you're basing a lot of your facts on Donald Trump. Look at how Hulk Hogan came to the table. Hulk Hogan, baby. I am a real American. I fight for the rights of every man. Got a little sore throat, forgive me. But Hulk Hogan comes to the table and he's like, Trump is the best man. All the WWF, events, were at Trump's casinos, and Hulk Hogan and him became great friends over the years. So if you listen to the people who truly know the man, they say he's a great man. He loves the country, he loves America, just a great person, a generous person, a good person. Menace. E. Jean Carroll wrote books fantasizing about rape before she ever accused Trump. Very interesting. Well, it's crazy, because she got paid $100 million, $100 million. Freaking crazy. all for bullshit, you know? But, look, the bottom line is this. All I see is positive things with Donald Trump. They're always trying, the media is always trying to take every little friggin' thing, every little thing, and they're trying to just make him look like he's an idiot. Like, here's the perfect example. The thing he said about the Haitian illegal immigrants, right? This became the biggest thing all over the world, not even just in America. This became the biggest topic of conversation all over the world on how they're eating dogs and cats, right? Well, look, first of all, I could tell you that I've seen videos. Okay, no, I'm not shitting you. Like, there was this woman recently, okay, who picked up a cat, friggin' killed the cat. This was in front of a large crowd and started to eat the cat. Now, this is real. This is no bullshit. Okay. I've seen another situation where a guy got hit by a train, his leg came off, right? And some friggin' psycho picked up the guy's leg and he started eating the guy's leg, a human leg. Yeah, look, I don't know if these are illegal immigrants. I'll say this. There's no documented proof that they're illegal immigrants, but I have seen it. So it's possible. It's at least debatable, but I'll tell you what, it turned out to be a positive for Donald Trump, and I'll make you all laugh how it turned out to be a positive, okay? Because he got so much attention on this shit that literally it's all over TikTok. Like every single TikTok user, I'm not well, maybe not every single one. I shouldn't say every single one. A large majority, okay? A large majority are talking about this and they're making comedy videos about it. So he got so much attention on it that I think ultimately it's a home run for his campaign. Trump once said that from a PR standpoint, okay, if people are talking about you, it's always positive. It really don't matter if it's a negative conversation about you or if it's a positive conversation about you. As long as they're talking about you, as long as you're relevant, that's a good thing. And let me tell you something. He's a master of just being the topic of conversation. He really is a master. Hmm. Tyler, I like Tyler here. Tyler Harrison's a good person. Keep it up, man. Donald Trump is the way. There is no way with Kamala. I agree with you 100%. And please, if you could subscribe to my channel. Apefather's channel is going to be a lot about Trump, a lot about America. I'm a very, very big patriot of our great country, the greatest country in the world. And I also do a lot of music. I do a lot of food videos. Forget about it. I'm an all-American, meat-loving American. You understand? I love steaks. I love Italian food. Forget about it. I just went to Zano's of Brooklyn today. I spent $400 on the greatest Italian food that your eyes will ever see. Forget about it. I love food. I love food. Sometimes people make fun of me because I love fast food. I grew up. I grew up with McDonald's, man. When I was a kid, forget about it. I used to always go to McDonald's. I just love fast food. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean, people try to compare you like you're poor. They'll be like, you're poor. Let me tell you something. When I go to fast food restaurants, I spend a shitload of money. Like I just went, I would say I'm not kidding you, I spent about $1,000 in the last maybe 4 days in fast food restaurants. I'm spending like a buck 50 at Chick-fil-A. I'm spending like a buck 50 at Wendy's. Well, I have a big family too, but I'm not going to Wendy's and buying just a burger. Forget about it. I'm buying a whole friggin' feast. Like, and I make these videos. I go to Outback Steakhouse. I set the record for the largest prime rib ever ordered. I ordered 150 ounce. You should actually search for this video. If you go to YouTube, I was really thinking this was going to be the video to make me famous. I went to Outbacks, like do a search on YouTube for Apefather, right? APE Father, and put in 150-ounce prime rib steak at Outbacks. You're going to faint when you see how big the steak is. It was the largest prime rib ever ordered and eaten in Outback history. Look, let me ask you a question for the two people that seem to be Kamala Harris supporters. I see Justin and Merchant. Okay. Do you deny the fact that under Joe Biden and under Kamala Harris, that 10 million illegal immigrants entered our country? Do you deny that? or do you agree with that fact? Let's see if they answer it. Now they're going to say that's a good thing, right? They're going to say, yeah, I agree with that. It's a good thing. Well, you go talk to the angel moms. You go talk to them. Listen, you know what you should all do, all of you people that support Joe Biden and support Kamala Harris? Go talk to the angel moms who lost their family, who lost their sons or their daughters, okay, because illegal immigrants came into our country and they murdered them. Okay, you go talk to those people and you tell me how that conversation goes, okay? I was reading. I lost your bro. Get some rest. Who you talking to? This crazy guy, Justin? Clinton, Trump, all the way, baby. Look, this is the way I see it, okay? Kamala Harris is in office right now. She is the current vice president of the United States of America. Why can't she implement some of her plans right now? People say, oh, she's not the president. Who believes Joe Biden is actually really doing his job at this point? This is a guy who thinks that President Zelensky of Ukraine is President Putin. He called him. This is a guy who can't make his way off a stage. There's two ways that you get off the stage, left or right. Both sides have stairs. He's lost. He's waiting for someone to direct. You think this is the guy who's running the country? No, absolutely not. Okay, so let me ask you this, Merchant. Why isn't Kamala Harris doing anything to lower the price of groceries, to lower gasoline, to make housing, more affordable, to do anything? She says she wants to give first-time home buyers, right, $25,000, as a down payment assistance to get their first home. She wants to give $6,000, right, to first-time parents, help them buy a crib. Okay, but why is she not? She's the vice president right now. Okay, Joe Biden has no idea where he is or what he's doing. She could probably go in right now, implement these friggin' programs, and Joe Biden wouldn't know the difference. Okay, Why isn't she doing anything? You know what I mean? This is the stuff that like Kamala Harris supporters can't answer. Trump mentioned this at the end of the debate. He was very, very strong at the end of the debate. I just wish that he was a little stronger. Like, I would like to see him have another debate. Personally, just my opinion. I think he won, but I think he could have kicked her ass. See, the way I want to see it, I want to see a complete landslide win. You know what I mean? And too many people feel it was tight. Some people are giving the debate win to Kamala. Other people who say Trump won, they're saying, it was tight. Now, granted, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. They're saying that there's a whistleblower saying Kamala Harris got questions in advance, blah, blah, blah. But I still would like to see a second debate. I would like to see a second debate. Okay, but Merchant, you're laughing, but you're not answering any of my questions, though. You're not answering. I came up with very good points, and you're not answering any of my questions. Kamala Harris, is she not the vice president of the United States of America? Yes, correct. Okay. Why is she not doing anything? Okay. Do you understand what's happening right now in America? I don't know if you understand this. We have the worst inflation ever, I think, in the history of our country. It's so much money. It's so much money. People cannot feed their families anymore. They can't go to supermarkets and buy food. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Okay. She's currently the vice president. She could do something. She can make a change. She's not doing anything. She's not doing anything. She was proud to say, here's Kamala Harris was proud to say, she had an interview with Lester Holt. Lester Holt asked her, said, have you ever been to the border? She goes, no. She goes, and I've never been to Europe either, Lester. She's like, what's your point? Okay, does that sound like a commander in chief to you? Someone who's proud that she hasn't been to the border when 10 million illegal immigrants have entered our country and there's like crime like we've never seen the likes of before. There's murder, there's violence, there's in some cases rape. And this is innocent people here. Now, this is the thing with abortion. I'll just touch on that real quick. Unlike most Republicans that are pro life, I'm actually very open minded. I feel if a woman was raped, okay, or if a woman was a victim of incest, or if she was a victim of something violent, you know, and God forbid got herself she was pregnant, she has the right to get an abortion for whatever it is, whatever it is, rape, incest. I think she has the right to get an abortion, okay? But she's got to do so quickly. She's got to do so very, very fast. Okay. She can't be doing it 7, 8 months, 9 months later. You understand? Because the baby is fully formed. And to me, that's murder now. That's like an execution. And when Kamala Harris is asked these questions, do you agree with a late term abortion? She never answers the question. I don't know if you noticed this. When people ask her a straight out question, do you agree with abortion in the seventh month? Do you agree with abortion in the eighth month? Do you agree with abortion in the ninth month? She doesn't answer the question. Okay. So that's the bottom line with that. What age is only a number, honk honk. Doesn't matter. Age is only a number. Age is only a number. Yeah, I know, but Tyler, believe it or not, Kamala Harris doesn't answer that question. I've seen it. She doesn't. She refuses to answer that question. Now, other than that, what's the big issues on the table? So we got the border, which is look. Let's compare Trump to Kamala Harris. Border. Okay, under Trump, okay, the border was strong. Under Trump, the wall, right? He did everything in his power to make our border strong. Okay, under Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, 10 million illegal immigrants entered America, which has led to tremendous crime, violence, murder, rape, all kinds of crazy things. Okay, now let's talk about abortion. Trump feels the same way I feel. You know what I mean? If a woman gets, God forbid, raped or is a victim of incest and she wants to have an abortion, early, he seems to be open to that. Okay. But Kamala Harris, apparently, she's okay with women having abortions in the seventh, eighth, ninth month. That's murder. That's murder, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So what else you want to talk about? World peace? Well, I'll go through every subject with you. Under Trump, we had no wars. Trump got along with Kim Jong Un. Trump got along with Putin. No wars. Trump was respected. America was respected under Trump. Under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, you have wars with Israel. You have wars with Ukraine and Russia. You have tensions in the Middle East with Iran. You have millions and millions and millions of people getting killed, murdered in a very, very violent, disgusting way. What are they doing about it? Are they ending the wars? No, they're not ending the wars. Matter of fact, you want me to tell you what they're doing? They're leaving tens of billions of dollars of our state of art military equipment, United States of America, state of the art military equipment. They're leaving it in Afghanistan when they brought our troops home. Okay. So, how do you think that's good? Can anyone explain that to me? So you think leaving tens and tens of billions of dollars, right, of our state of the art military equipment with the enemy, making the enemy stronger. You think that's a good thing for America? You think that's smart? Yes, Trump went to North Korea and he crossed the border with Kim Jong Un. He was the first United States president to do that. Well, anyway, I think I'm making a lot of sense, Bagel Prince. Look, I am a patriot of America. Okay. I am a patriot of the greatest country in the entire world. And I just feel that Trump is best for us based on what I said. I'm sorry, I don't really see too much good with Biden. And you know what the funny thing about the Democrats are? The Democrats are supposed to be for people that are struggling in life. If you look at the history of Democrats, right, when people are struggling, the Democrats are supposed to be there. For the first time in history, I don't see the Democrats like, I mean, normally I'm talking in the past. Democrats are typically there for the, people struggling in this world financially. They're not doing jack shit. Grocery prices are through the roof. Gas prices are through the roof. The price of housing is through the roof. They're not doing jack shit for anybody. Trump, on the other hand, is making a lot of great policies. Like, I don't know if you heard about this. First of all, no tax on working overtime. That's tremendous. Okay. No tax on tips. Okay. How great is that? How great is that? Trump, everybody always says that Trump is for billionaires, Oh, he only gives the big tax cuts to billionaires. Well, what about these proposals? This is for the middle class. Okay. So no, Trump is for us. Trump is for the working man, the working woman of America. Trust me. Antonio said I answered you. Let's see what Antonio said. Can you please read the effing comment, you mama Luke? Apefather, read the comment. What do you think? I'm looking for your comment, Antonio. I don't see it. Where's your effing comment, you mama Luke? I guess he won't read it bad. Can you please read the comment on the Dems I made? I'm going through like hundreds of comments here. Hold on. Can you read the comment? Please read it. What's your take? I'm still looking for it. Apefather, focus. I am agreeing with you. Where the F is your comment? Antonio, can you just resend the comment? I'm not seeing it. Resend it, Antonio, please. Please resend your comment. I'll definitely answer it, brother. Well, Kennedy winded up endorsing Trump. God bless. The truth is they are eating animals, Sherry. Listen, I'll tell you this. It's a debatable conversation because a lot of people are saying that we can't prove that it's illegal immigrants, but we can prove that it is happening because, like I said, I've seen a woman pick up a cat, this was all over the news, killed the friggy cat, and start to eat the cat in front of everybody. Now, once again, was this an illegal immigrant? I have no idea. I don't know. But I have seen cases like this happen. So I definitely think it's a debatable conversation. I'm from the Jersey Shore, but originally from Brooklyn, New York. Antonio, send your question again. Sherry Clark says her friend's dog was eaten. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. That's disgusting. That's horrible, Sherry. That breaks my heart. I'm a very, very big animal lover. But listen, okay, how about this? Let's say, just hear me out. Now, Sherry, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I'm just going to make a small point here. Let's say that Trump totally exaggerated that Haitian immigrants are eating dogs and cats. Would you still agree that having 10 million illegal immigrants enter our country is a bad thing? Would you agree that they could be coming from jails? Like I said, I saw that Dr. Phil interview, and I'll say it's alleged, but he says they're coming from jails. But let me read this here. YouTube was censoring me, now I see. Oh, well. Can you repeat the question, Antonio? Because I'm not trying to be disrespectful, brother. I can't find your question. But the point I'm trying to say to you, we could go back and forth on this topic. You understand? 50% of us could agree that illegal immigrants are eating dogs and cats. The other 50% could say it's all bullshit. It never happened. It's Fugazi, all that shit, okay? Apefather's James Gandolfini, definitely. Tony Soprano. But here's the thing. Can we at least agree that 10 million illegal immigrants entering our country is a bad thing? We could all agree to that, correct? That should be a no-brainer. Okay, we should all agree to that. Can you? I don't see the comment, Antonio. Antonio, I'm looking at every single one of your posts and I don't see a question. I just see things like, can you read it? Mama Luke, read it. I don't see a question. Can you just send it right now? Can you just rewrite the question? Look, again, I'm going to just say, okay, I don't see the question, Antonio. I guess you're getting censored, brother. Antonio, I don't see the question, but just don't get mad at me because I'm not erasing it, Antonio. I don't see the question. Yeah, maybe YouTube. I have no idea, but I'm not seeing it, brother. Look, can anybody explain to me what good has Joe Biden, okay, and Kamala Harris done in the 3.5 years? Tell me, let's talk about it. Tell me, world peace? I don't think so. I don't think so. So what else you want to talk about? Our current state of our economy and our current state of, I mean, my God, people can't even eat, they can't even feed their families. The price of food and gasoline and housing is so high, people can't afford to eat. I was watching this video of a woman who was a medical professional. She was a nurse. She was, she's making $40 an hour. And she was saying after she pays her rent, her car, her insurance, all her bills, right? That she has to, so there's a woman now, a professional, a medical professional, has to live off peanut butter and jelly for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's all she eats. I really I gotta share this video. I gotta find it again. Remind me. But I mean, this is a good job. You consider this a good job by Biden and Kamala Harris. What did they do that was so good? Tell me how they helped first-time home buyers. Tell me how they helped first-time parents. What did they do? What the FUCK did they do? Not much, right? Now you think about Trump, we had everything was great. There was no inflation, world peace. Trump takes care of our vets with choice. I don't know if you know what choice is. Choice means that if for whatever reason, you understand, they can't see a doctor or they don't have the money, Trump puts them on the priority line to get the medical treatment. This is our vets. They pay for everything, the government, and they rush them in. Let's say a doctor for whatever reason, is booked up, can't see them, or they can't get the help, they can't afford the help. The government gives them choice. First doctor, first priority, get in, get better. We pay for everything. What has Kamala Harris done for the vets? What has Joe Biden done for the vets? What tell me. Let's talk about it. Let's have a debate about it. Okay. With Trump, we had the lowest unemployment we've ever seen. The economy was doing phenomenal. Everyone rips him up over COVID. I think he did a great job. Trump had to make a big decision. It was a very hard decision to shut everything down. He did it very quickly. And he saved a lot of lives, in my opinion. People don't, the guy got right on everything with ventilators, and he really got. I mean, look, I'm not a big believer in the vaccine, if you really want me to be honest with you, but at least he tried his best. He tried his best under a very tough situation. I'm not a big fan of Fauci. I'm not a big fan of the vaccine, but we'll leave that for another conversation. Look at what Sherry Clark just said. She says she has a good job. She says me and her mother are not making it right now. She says that the price for chemo is so expensive. God bless you, Sherry. I wish you the best of health. My wife has stage 4 breast cancer, so I know what you're going through, Sherry. God bless you and God bless your family. She had to choose between buying food or paying for chemo. God bless you, Sherry. You know, Trump tries his best. You know, he really, really tries his best. A father, I tried rewriting it multiple ways. I swear, sorry, but I can't send it. Maybe by email. You could send it by email. My email is Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. Send it by email, brother. Look, look, Vance is not Trump. Okay, let's not get into Vance. Okay, look, Trump is Trump. There's a lot of things that I like about Vance, but he's not Trump. Trump is Trump. Okay, I know a lot of people that are not crazy about Vance. I also remember a lot of people weren't crazy about Mike Pence way before, January 6th and way before all that stuff. But, we support Trump. Okay. Vance is a good guy, served our country. He's a good man, but in all honesty and fairness, I'm more concerned with Trump, you know? I heard that Republican friendly channels were being screwed brutally by YouTube algorithms. I don't know. I mean, I know that Elon Musk made a claim like that. I know Elon Musk made a claim like that. I remember reading it. I remember also reading that Elon Musk was saying that when you searched on Google for Trump, right, Antonio, that only Kamala Harris ads would come up. Now, this was said by Elon, not me. I'll say it's alleged, but that's what Elon claimed. So it's possible, right? I want Trump too, Sherry. God bless. What's up, Israel? Listen, I'm not going anywhere with AMC, brother. I'm with Amy and Gabby to stay. But my big priority, if you really want me to tell you, is DJT. Again, I just want to be clear to everybody, please, please, because people don't understand something. Listen to me very carefully. I am not telling you who to vote for. You understand? It's not political advice. I'm not a politician, not yet. I am not telling you to buy any stocks. If I talk about a stock, understand it is just my opinion. I'm a cheerleader for that stock. I support it. It doesn't mean I am telling you to support it. Everything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. Don't listen to me. I am an entertainer on YouTube. With that said, if Donald Trump wins in November and becomes the 47th president of the United States of America, I think that DJT could become another HKD. Now, I know this is where Antonio's going to get mad at me, but I really believe that this thing could be a monster. And Trump indicated that he doesn't want to sell his shares in DJT. This mother effer could become the richest man in the world, Trump. Trump currently owns 115 million shares in DJT. Could you imagine if this effing thing goes to 1,000 or 2,000 a share if he would win? Well, we know that Nasdaq has been halting it. It halted it 2 times. Trump was threatening to take it to the New York Stock Exchange. Let's see what happens. But November 5th, I think, is going to be a big day, assuming Trump wins. And again, it is not financial advice. Ireland for Trump. God bless. Yeah, I mean, Ramaswamy was a great pick, too. I mean, he's a very, very smart man. I love Ramaswamy. He don't take no shit from nobody. I have a lot of respect for him. I know, Sherry, if I told you how much my wife had to spend on treatments and shit, you would faint on the floor. My wife recently had to have brain surgery to remove a tumor that was caused from her breast cancer. You have no idea. It's insane. Surgeries, chemotherapy, it's frigging crazy. It's crazy. It's so, believe me, I understand. God bless you and your family. Believe me, I'm in the same boat with my wife. I do understand this. Waltz, please. It's like I said, Andrew, look, at the end of the day, my loyalty, my support is for Trump. It's not for, JD Vance. Look, JD Vance, he's like the right hand man. You understand? He's there for Trump. He's there to make Trump's life easier. That's it. But who's the main man? Who's the main man with the master plan? It's Trump. But anyway, it is getting kind of late here. It's about 5:53 a.m. Starting to doze off here. I'm probably gonna get some sleep now, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get mad at me. What's the question, Antonio? What I was it what you said that you thought that YouTube was censoring Republican YouTubers? Was that the question? I listen. Obviously I can't answer that question because there's no way of me knowing that. Like I said, I have to say it's alleged. But I remember Elon Musk making points with that. He was saying another thing that he was saying. This is from Elon, that if you searched on Google for Trump, Kamala Harris was coming up. These were claims that Elon made. I think you're just playing with me at this point, Antonio, because I'm not seeing any question except hello from Indonesia. Is that your question? I'm not seeing any questions, Antonio. Uh, that's a very long question. Let's just say that with Trump there was world peace, viral. There was world peace. The economy was great. Unemployment was low, the lowest level. Our borders were strong. Okay, I felt safer. I felt I had the opportunity more in my life to achieve the American dream. I feel like the American dream is dead with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I don't feel it no more. And I wrote a song called Ambition, the American Dream. I'm going to end with that one. It's an instrumental because I want the American dream back for all of us, for our children, for our family. So I'll show you this. This is another instrumental song I wrote. Let's do it. Got to play it low though. So that was an instrumental called Ambition, the American Dream, written by Richie Lavoie, a.k.a. the Apefather. This is my day job, Funny Money. Thank you, J-Man91. Anyway, just about to finish up now. God bless all of you. I wish you nothing but health, as my grandmother Anna said in heaven. God bless all of you. Health first. I wish all of you health, happiness second, and success third. God bless you. God bless your families, and God bless President Trump. God, please make him win number 47. Thank you. I wrote, I'll finish off with one last one. I wrote a song called Win. This is an instrumental. I can't sing. I do sing. I can't sing right now because I'll wake everybody up in my house, but I can play instrumentals. This is an instrumental song I wrote called Win. You know, like the movie Rocky, Adrian told Rocky just one simple word. She said, win. That's my message to President Trump. Let's do it. This is a song called Win, written by Richie Lavoie, a.k.a. the Apefather. See how that part right there, you got to say win. Win. Trump, win. Trump, win! So that's an instrumental I wrote called Win. Trump, win, baby. Anyway, God bless all of you. V for victory. As we say in Italian, buono notte, which is good night in Italian. Everything I said in this live stream has not been political advice. I am not a politician, not yet. It has not been financial advice. I am not a financial planner. But I am the greatest entertainer. Thank you, Anthony. I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe, the one. The only, thank you, Candy. Apefather saying goodnight. Buono notte. Wow! Arrivederci. Listen, please subscribe to my channel. Please like my channel. I would really appreciate it. Let's all win. V for victory for everyone. God bless you and your families. God bless President Trump. And God bless the United States of America. Thank you, Anthony. God bless all of you. Have a good night. Apefather is out. I will be back. Good night.